Doctors, politicians, and many more have called on everyone to wear their face masks to protect them from getting the virus. And now the CDC is officially endorsing doubling up on those masks. Liza Lucas is in the newsroom with a look at a new study that shows why the Atlanta-based agency is saying mask up. Two
this time. Yes, the CDC finding through this study that 2 masks is indeed better than 1. The new study findings released just yesterday rather, showing that doubling up on your mask does offer more protection from COVID-19, specifically blocking more than 90% of the virus.
This includes wearing a mask with a moldable nose wire, knotting the ear loops on your mask, or wearing a cloth mask over a procedure or disposable mask.
That was Dr. Walensky right there, head of the CDC, and she says that the study really shows the importance of having a good fit on your mask, and a second mask is just one of those options. You heard her talk about the moldable nose wire. That's just one option that the CDC is advocating for. Also, there's a new option for consumers called mask fitters. I actually hadn't seen this until this morning. It helps cinch your mask closer to your face, and that's the goal overall, is to make sure that your mask is snugly around your nose and your chin and your mouth. Now, if you do want to double up, one of the ways that the CDC recommends is using the disposable mask, often a surgical mask, underneath a cloth version. That ensures that closer fit. Now, what you don't want to do is have 2 disposable masks. That is shown right there, and that's because those disposable ones are really not designed for the close fit in the first place. Now, at the end of the day, as these variants circulate, as they continue tracking them across the U.S., the CDC also really emphasizing that any mask is better than no mask. Sheba.
Yes, it is. We have the latest headlines involving the virus and the fight against it on 11alive.com. Just click the coronavirus tab at the top of the page.